Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, welcome to a stream of Crusader Kings 3, but it's slightly different from normal gameplay. We're doing something special here. Hello everyone, welcome. I hope you've enjoyed this royalty-free Game of Thrones vaguely sounding music. I'll link it in the chat for you right now, hold on. Because the maker of that deserves a wee shout out, because it's, you know, nice to have some royalty-free music, isn't it? Well, I'll tell you, it is. How is everyone doing this Saturday afternoon? Welcome. Vape Nation V9, thank you very much for the 2 months at tier 1 subbing. Thanks, I appreciate it. In a moment we'll put on the in-game music. So what are we doing? What is this stream? Hello everyone. Clarion, thanks for saying that, and welcome afternoon to you as well. Thanks. Hello, hello Cox. Hello Mateusz. Hello Woolly Shark Tickle. Mixickle. Hello everyone. Well, what have we got here? Going to Street Food Festival in 30 minutes. Wow, nice. Hope you enjoy that, mate. Hello Clarky. Well, what the stream is right there on the screen, but I'll explain it for you now. Today we are streaming live character creation in Crusader Kings 3, a Game of Thrones mod. If you want a link to the mod, if you haven't already heard of it, exclamation mark mod. Let me get my thingy on here. Yeah, that's me. So what I will do now is proceed to put on the in-game mod soundtrack, so I don't have to rely on the one piece of music I have. Okay, we exit to the main menu. Wait, I didn't link it? Oh, well, there's no link for it. Just look it up on the Steam Workshop, okay? That's just the name of the mod. It's not hard to find, okay? Yeah, Steam Workshop it. Something like that. Settings? Audio? Wait. I do believe this mod has its text overlay gone places. We're still in the intro here, okay? Give me a moment. Give me a moment, okay? Okay, I'll get rid of it. I did put on the music, right? Where is it? Okay, it has to be 20%. That's fine. I believe this mod comes with a complete, full original soundtrack. Am I correct in saying that? Because I'm not even 100% sure. I think it does, and I think that's part of the whole thing. But in any case, I'm putting on whatever music we have. And let's, we have to go through a few things before I actually start creating my character here. We'll go into new game for now and just go any ruler. We are streaming live character creation for the Crusader Kings 3 Game of Thrones multiplayer, which I will be taking part in tomorrow. That game will happen, the actual game, the actual campaign, the multiplayer, the huge campaign up to 80 players or something. That'll be tomorrow. And in order to be in that campaign, you have to submit your own custom created character, which follows certain requirements and specifications, which I have to put on the screen when we start creating it. So I thought a really fun thing to do, because, you know, I could just create my character on my own, off stream and all that, have it ready. But I thought it would actually be a really fun thing to live stream the creation of the character, and it also gives us an excuse to sort of generally check out this mod, which I've actually been meaning to sort of look at. Since it was released like a couple of weeks ago, I've been interested, very interested in this mod. So this is also going to be a stream where I look at the mod. After I've created my character, we might even start a wee fun little campaign with him, but nothing serious, just to check out the mod mainly. And we might continue that depending on how it goes. So I'm going to create the character for you live in a moment, but we have intros to get through. This campaign is, well, it's not hosted by, but it's Dino Stan is taking part in it. He is one of the main, I don't know if he's organising it, but he's in it. It's, you know, sort of with him. His name is attached to this campaign. And the way I found out about it is, of course, his recent CK3 multiplayer video where he went over a previous campaign. It's a new one starting on Sunday. And there is a command I created, exclamation mark Dino Stan, lowercase, one word, which will give you a link to that video. Full shout out to him. He's a great guy, great YouTuber, mainly specialising in Crusader Kings content. But he also does a little bit of Victoria 2 and 3 now and again. Check him out. And let's get someone posting that command so we get the link to him. Hey Spud, ever played CK2? A Game of Thrones mod. Best mod I've ever played, probably. I haven't actually played it. There we go, there's the link, check him out. I've never actually played the CK2. I never got round to it. I mean, I know about it. I've watched Tommy K content of it, which has been, you know, amazing. But I've never actually played it myself, but I know about it. But one of the things putting me off playing it was the knowledge of how unstable it sadly is, or maybe was, maybe it's better now. It doesn't work in multiplayer, and it also kind of crashes, it desyncs, your saves get corrupted. But, you know, I know it's an absolutely fantastic, brilliant, beautiful, legendary mod. And the amount of depth in that is amazing. But, you know, times have moved on. The new CK3 one has released. And here we are. Thanks to Dino Stan, I've been inspired by his video to come and join this campaign and live stream it. If you're interested in the Discord that this campaign... sorry, we have so much intro stuff to get through before we actually get to creation. If you're interested in the Discord in which this campaign is taking place, ! CK3 for a link to there. I cannot guarantee that if you want to sign up for this very campaign that you can get a slot, because we're already very late into sign-ups, there's loads of them. I've already reserved my spot, I believe. I've been in touch with the creator of the campaign and stuff. I reserved my spot a lot. I mean, I'm not getting special privilege to play in it. I mean, I reserved my spot along with other people. Some other people had reserved the spot and their nation, their count, without necessarily creating their character yet. And that's what I did. And I'm going to submit the character after we're done this stream today. Oh, so much intro to get through. You play Vic 2 though, surely there is no Paradox game less stable? Well, the problem with the Game of Thrones mod was the saves get corrupted, as we learned with Tommy K's past playthroughs like a couple of years ago. Which means it gets to a point where you can no longer continue them. In Victoria 2, when things go out of sync and stuff, you can always rehost and get back into it, at least. If you couldn't actually rehost and saves actually got corrupted in Victoria 2, then there would be no multiplayer, or there would be no game. But the instability of Victoria 2 is annoying, but you can get through it by rehosting. So that's that. Right. Before we actually talk more about the specifics of the character and what we're doing, the subscriber count has gone down to about 78 on this Twitch channel, because it was exactly a month ago that we had the big gifters that got that sub count up. So I would greatly appreciate it if you subscribed, if you considered gifting subs, anything to support this channel, to keep the content coming, to allow me to stray away from typical traditional Victoria 2 content and move to very interesting new stuff like the CK3 Game of Thrones that I'm about to do. All that support is greatly appreciated, and some subs would be fantastic. So I'm looking forward to... well, I'm looking forward to these two streams, the one we're doing now and the one tomorrow.
How this pud, just don't base your character on Shambin or he will die an early death. Of course I'd always keep my sub going.
Thank you so much, Ghost, for the 21 months. Don't base your character on Sean Bean or he will die an early death. Well, I could. For all we know, I could actually create a character like that. And Clarion, thank you for the 15. I appreciate it. Was there anything else to say? Well, I have chosen the region in which I will be playing my character. I've reserved a spot, I've reserved my region, and we're going to be playing... Did I mention that the game tomorrow is fucking Shattered World, so every count is independent? Did I mention that? Because that's the thing, that's happening. Every count is independent tomorrow. I don't know exactly how it works, and I don't have that unless it's a rule. What's this? I think because they haven't posted a specific mod that you have to download for the Shattered World, I'm assuming it's actually... yeah. It's actually... yes, it's its own rule. So that's how they do it. I believe I just enabled that. I don't know. Has that come into effect? I'm going to turn it off for now. In any case, Tower of Joy's bug. Don't ask how this knowledge was acquired. Alright. Yeah, so that's in the game rule. It'll be a game rule tomorrow. But for our purposes today in creation of character, we're going to just go with the regular. So, my character is going to be in the Iron Islands. Don't ask me why. It's nothing to do with Dino Stan already being here or anything. God, I'm like an annoying fan. I'm like people trying to sign up for Victoria 2 and play next to me. Now I know how I feel? Wait, what? No. Now he'll know how I feel. Nah, but we're not going insane with that. I just want to play in the rough region. And I've chosen essentially at random because I don't know the places that well. If you go to ! roster, there's the document showing all the players and the characters, and you can get a look at some of the characters people have already made on that Google document. And there's a list of potential open slots for counties that people could play in, and I looked for an Iron Islands one that wasn't taken, and one that has some nice buildings in it already, so I'm not handicapping myself by starting in an absolute shit province. And I picked the Flenches, which under base game in the Robert's Rebellion start date is owned by a lord called Lord Balon of the Flenches. But this isn't the same Balon as is the Balon Greyjoy, who is actually the Lord or something. Yeah, the current heir to the entire islands. This is another Balon, but he's not going to exist because we're going to be replacing him with a created character anyway. To be fair, you're starting in an absolute shit region. Maybe, but then so is everyone else around me, so it'll even out. And of course, the interesting thing about starting here is that we will have the ability to raid and stuff, and that will make for some crazy potential exciting gameplay, being able to raid on the mainland and stuff, and potentially against other players there, or maybe just AI. It's going to be interesting. Anyway, so in order to create my character in the right place, I'm going to, we're going to hit the Flenches, which is where I've signed up, and we're going to go to create your own ruler. And this is an interesting chap here, but he's not going to be the guy, ultimately. So, first info I'll put on the screen as we do this. Saul Goodman build. I believe someone has already created a Saul Goodman character somewhere in there. You should make sure you have enough prowess, because there's going to be enough people coming to kill you. Yes, of course. Thank you for that. One reason, of course, that I wanted to actually stream the character creation is so I can get some advice and input on the character creation. Because I'm a bit of a noob to CK3, or I've played it a bit, but having input from people who might know the game better, how can I turn that down? So what have we got here? This one. This is the character restrictions imposed by the game in order to create your character. We'll have them live on the screen right there so that everyone is clear on them. And this is just the general information. So I'm going to have these bits of information. And I need to move the chat out of the way of the side so that you can see the character creation. Let's move it there and lower the size. Oh no, not like that. Lower the size of it so it doesn't go over the character. I think that is a good setup. God, there's so much stuff to set up. I'm glad I'm doing half the setup on this stream so we don't have to stress tomorrow in the middle of the multiplayer and set all this up then. I mean, it would be, well, first of all, it would be impossible to do the character creation live before the stream tomorrow because I need to submit my character for the game, for the host and all that, early. I mean, even, I'm a bit late in actually submitting my character by doing this, even, to be honest. So, Mateusz raises pretty much my idea, which is a pirate build of some description for the raiders, for the pirates, for the Iron Islands. We're going to think about that. The character will be male. This is a male? Yes, this is a male. We'll just, that. Let's not talk about that. And one of the restrictions you can see there is that we must play as the local culture and religion. That's already covered. We're going to be remaining Ironborn. We'll be worshipping the Drowned God. That's all happening. Realm the Flenches. The title must stay, right? You can't change the name of the title, so whatever this is will remain the Flenches. What is this? Is this my... How does this actually work? Stanislav, you can change it. You can modify your title. Right. I mean... Okay, right. So I've gone into the custom character creation, and the default house name and all that is simply just copied and pasted from the province, like the Flenches or whatever. So this is actually my dynasty and stuff. Yeah. We're going to be creating our own custom dynasty and that here as part of the character creation. This is your title? What? I'm confused. What? This is your title? What do you mean your title? This is your main county title. So this, I can't change this, right? The music's too loud, for God's sake. You can change the name and coat of arms. I guess for fun. No, I can't. According to the rules or the multiplayer or whatever, I don't think I can change the... I need to go back and... I need to go back and change the bloody music to be 10%. This is ridiculous. Right, fuck it. We're changing the music. Okay, this'll just annoy me. Oh my god, that's loud. That's better. Keep the realm and change the dynasty. Yeah. The one above the Flenches is your dynasty. This is why we're doing this live stream, by the way, so that I actually get advice on what the fuck is going on from the chat, because I don't know. Right, so we're doing a straight male, sorry. Dynasty. This has been randomized again. Ironborn names, we're going to come up with it. Will is an Ironborn name. No, this is the wrong one. I picked the High Lord of Harlaw. It's this one. Yeah. This is the one. The Flenches. From what I heard, there was an issue with people using custom coat of arms from a website that caused lag. You can modify it, you just can't use custom. Yeah, thanks. I did see that. We can just modify... I'm still genuinely confused on the difference between these two things. Like, my dynasty has its own coat of arms. The Flenches, the province, my county, that has its own coat of arms. What is that? I'll keep that. The title is the province one. Yeah, this is the one we can change. And we can create our own motto. Well, your navy is encircled because we're playing as pirates, we're playing as the Ironborn fleets. Oh no, less talking, more raiding, that's gotta be it. Less talking, more raiding. Don't click for 7 days. Grimmins, what's that? Is that my default dynasty name? We need to change that. I don't know how the music is still getting louder. Let me just turn it down in the Windows fucking settings. Hold on. There we go. Sea Raiders. What sort of name should we go for? My idea going into it was just to create a Spud related name, like House Spud or something. Raid Shadow Pirates. What if we rename our house to House Shadow Legends? Holy shit. But if I rename it to this, then... And I'm not even taking money. I don't have the sponsorship. House Shadow Legends. And then my character will be called Raid. Oh my god. Hold on. But we could spell it in a different way. Like a Game of Thronesy alternate spelling way. Like that. Oh, look at that. That name. That is a brilliant name, isn't it? Lord Raid Shadow Legends. Or Raid. And now the music's changed, so I can put it back up. Maybe we can spell Shadow Legends in a different way. Is there anything in Game of Thrones lore, like Shadow Legends, anything like that? What could it be? Hello, Laughing Cavalier. House starch, like potato starch? Yeah. Well, those spellings are all over the place, Bad Fire Skulls. That's a bit... That looks bad. And then the motto, less talking, more raiding. Beautiful. And then we could create our coat of arms to be like a Raid Shadow Legends logo. And I can't believe I could be basing my entire campaigner here. Replace the E with a Y. This one. Oops. Ignore that. Nah, that looks terrible. When you write the motto, you don't put your own quotation marks around it. It'll go in whenever you see the motto in game, right? Like this. Like I don't put my own quotations in, right? Let me just Google, what does the Raid Shadow Legends logo even look like? Can I write that in a custom logo? I don't know if it has a logo, it's just sort of characters from the game and then the name. What's like, it's a mobile game, so what's the app fucking logo? I just see the name. The game puts them in. Is this the mod? Well, yeah, this is the Game of Thrones mod, but I'm just creating a character. Right, so if I start from scratch making a logo, this isn't from scratch, this has already got shit in it. So that's a lie. Okay, this is kind of complicated. The mobile logo is an orc. Right, we could do that. Where is the orc? I don't see it when I Google it. Does anyone have a link? What's the general color of the game? What are... So I can change the color. And then this is like a pattern.
Hello there.
Hello there, Ladoge. Thank you so much for the 4 months. Oh, you can't post links. God's sake. Look on the Google App Store page. I'll have you know I have an iPhone. I can't look at the Google App Store. But I'll look it up on here anyway. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, it's just some fucking orc. It's not like an orc logo. It's an actual orc character. That's the fucking logo. It's not got a good logo that I can do. Are you watching me on the train, the Doge? You should blast the stream out at full volume out of your phone or laptop on the train. Okay, the Raid Shadow Legends logo doesn't work for me. I don't like it. It's not going to work. So what we could do is make the Spud face, my profile pic, as a logo. Is that even possible? Can we get enough fucking things for that? We need to select a layout. So the layout would just be, the item would just be one item on the center of the logo. You get the standard, and then we can change the logo to anything. You know, I kind of like the brown and orangey yellow background colors there we've got, actually. I like that color coding, and just a white maybe logo. I like that. Although, those are kind of the colors of my profile pic. CK3 with Dino Stand, that's right. So what's all this? Dorn Heraldry, Iron Islands Heraldry. We're looking for one that looks like my PFP, basically. What are those three? We delete those three things. How do you delete them? How can I delete these? Change it in the layout. The layout only has one item though. Yeah, then when I do this, it has 4 items. You need to click a little further on the side. Okay. Oh, right? Why has this got to be so weird and complicated, guys? What? That. Right click to delete. Oh, well that's weird. It worked, but it's weird. But we did it, and we're back. So we got one logo. Has anyone got any idea of which logo looks like a spud head? Okay, the music's too loud again. Wait, no, they're back! What the fuck? There's fucking 3 logos back again. What? Shit is annoying. Hello? Like, what? Okay. Right. Okay, that's it. I do apologise. We could take a sort of logo that's inspired by the name Shadow, a shadowy logo, Shadow Legends, something like that maybe. Do any of these an ear? Do any of these remotely look like the Spud head? Famous PFP. It's a shame we're not allowed to upload it, because I would just upload my profile pic. And that would be the end of it. If we go to Iron Isles Heraldry, is there a picture of someone actually raiding? Like, is anyone raiding on any of these? Any of them raiding? Not really. Oh, we can make The Wall by Pink Floyd there. Can make India. Can have a beard. That's it. Kraken, well, that's stereotypical Iron Islands. Pick someone drowning. Is that one of these down here? There is this one of just a bloke. We can just have a bloke. Look, we just have a bloke with drinking beer and with an axe. Just have that bloke. He does look like he's raiding. He's blowing a horn. He's got an axe. We'll just go with that for now. Okay, just a placeholder, but it's kind of funny. He's not talking. Yeah, he can't physically be talking while he's blowing a horn. For some reason I thought that was like a thing of beer, but it's actually him blowing a horn, right? Raid Shadow Legends. You can't really see the name there because of the info. So that's that. We leave the flenches as it is because that's our place. And if I save, just save the ruler for now. Just save him. He's announcing his raid. He's announcing his raid sponsorship. That's what all of our people do. That's our house lore. Whenever we begin our raiding, we take a megaphone sort of thing, and we announce this raid is sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends, and now fucking kill everyone. That's what we do in House Shadow Legends. I like that spelling of raid as well. The R-A-Y-D-E. I'm keeping that one. I love it. We take a vuvuzela. Shout out to all the South Africans in the chat. Just so you know, saving a character doesn't save. Okay, let's save this then, separately. Save to disk. Good. Okay, that's saved, right? That's saved. Everything's saved. Naturally, of course, the character... Let's make him... So, the limit is 400. How does age affect that? The older he is, the more points you get. Because being older is a disadvantage, because you're closer to dying. Less chance of having kids, so... I mean, early 20s works. What about weight? Does that affect anything? How should we make this guy look? Should we make him look like anyone in particular? How about I make his face look like my profile pic? What if we went for that? How do we get into the face? Change appearance. Here we go. Let's start changing. So he has to be an Iron Islander, I believe. Like that's... It has to be the cult. I don't know actually, does it? Does it specifically say that? Local culture and religion? Doesn't necessarily mean I can't take another ethnicity of, face, but I will make him the ethnicity of the place anyway, the local place. And what, he must be chunky, he's a gamer. What even is the ethnicity of the Iron Islanders, Phil? Does anyone know the lore that much? I have watched the series and read the books myself, but it's been a while, and I'm not really that interested in them, so kind of forgotten stuff. Well, Ironborn, yeah, but that's not here. These are the ethnicities. Are Ironborn here? Am I missing that? Ironborn is the culture that I'm locked to. This is ethnicity. This is like the, I don't know, ethnicity. That's the word. That's what it is. Are they Andals? Are they Roynish? Are they Stone Dornish? They're just Andals. Fast men. Considering that Iron Islanders take salt wives are probably very mixed, that's a correct point about the lore, yeah. They could be anyone, they could be mixed up. But the base original ethnicity could be First Men or Andals, I don't know. What the fuck is that? Which one would look more like my PFP? Doesn't really matter, they're kind of all the same. Right? Salt Dornish. Well, we can't do Valyrian, that would be ridiculous. Just go Andal or First Man. Wiki says First Man. Okay, we're doing First Man. We're doing First Man. Customize further. Okay. Let's make him look like my profile picture. Let's see if we can even do that, right? Okay, let's go. How high is the head of the PFP? It's going to be high because it's got to be a high pointy head. Head profile. Let's make myself bigger. For the comparison. Oh, there's a comparison, but the name's in the way. There we go. By the way, subscribe. Where's the... We need the big gifters to get my sub count back over 100. We need the gifters to come back. Anyway, back to this. So, a big pointy head. Massive, gigantic nose. Head top height. Oh, that's got to be at the top. That's for the top. And the width has to be minimum because it's the pointiest head possible. The length of the neck. This thing doesn't have a neck. So we're going to have no neck. Hey, Luminite, thanks for the 5 gifted.
2067 gifted attire súbito V1S grama 0 TH.
Yeah, we got the gifted, but then it just reminds me that the text-to-speech thing, the infamous text-to-speech issue that I can't fix, which is it announces every individual gift. So. But thanks so much. Oh, the overall width has got to be big. Oh, we're already starting to look like it. You see? We've agreed on the neck. Wrinkles. Oh yeah, it does have wrinkles. It's like got a massive, I don't know, dimple. And there's no neck. actually.
Luminite 2067 Gifted
The skin
Attire
complexion has got to be
Subito
yellow
Cavalier.
as fuck, because that's the thing. Can we make him yellow? Which complexion? Looks like a sort
IRL
of
Spud.
clay figurine. The complexion one's hard. It's hard to pinpoint. Ah, yes. No eyebrows. There's so many complexions. No eyebrows. We'll get to that. Okay, the ears. Well, no ears. Can we give the guy an injury where both of his ears are cut off? That'll give us some minus points as well to allow us to get some better traits in there, you know? I'm just checking some pings on Discord. We're good. Okay. No eyebrows. No earless traits. There's no earless traits? Okay, we've got to make the ears as small as possible then. Just so they're barely visible. Lower, I don't know. Got to make them absolutely tiny. Oh, look, they're gone. They're virtually gone. Ear size minimum. Fantasy, what? Fantasy ears? What is even going on here? Okay, that's that, right? That's good. Detached earlobe? I don't know, that doesn't do anything. Doesn't do much. Facial structure. This is where we could really nail down the shape of this guy's head. Okay, so. Blend eyebrows. Well, he doesn't have eyebrows. But if he did, the sort of shape of them is that they're really open, like smiling. We've got to make him smile. Cheek definition. Shape like that. Cheek fat. I would say maximum. Love it when you use your face cam on your streams. Oh, by the way, yeah, Woven, thank you very much for the 4 months. You got a cheeky sub in there just after the gifts. Thank you very much. Cheek forward. Let's have a real look at this. In order to have a really good reference in real life, I could go and get the profile pic item itself. But I won't. I don't know. They're kind of darn... No lips color, yeah. Cheek height. I don't know. The thing doesn't even have cheeks. The cheek height is low because the cheeks are way down in these like balls of a cheek. If that makes any sense. Cheek width, like that. Chin definition. Maximum. Smooth or defined. It's smooth. Doesn't really have a chin. None of that either. The chin is not forward. The chin is basically just, I don't know, non-existent as well. We'll just not have a chin. And it's going to be sort of round like the object. Eyebrow inner width. Ooh, hard to say. Forehead angle, very important. Okay, well it's got to look like that because it's pointy. Up, because it's smiling. Oh, like that. Oh, it's got to be small and pointy, like that. Oh, this is up as far as possible. Look at the item. The thing is up as far as possible. Inner height, up as well. That's it. It's really looking more like it there. It's starting to really take shape, isn't it? And then I would say it's curved like that. And that middle there. Height. Oh, high. There you go. Forehead height. Forehead roundness. Non-existent. It's kind of smooth and straight. Forehead width. Minimum. Head asymmetry. It's definitely symmetrical. Like that. Oh, what are all these? I don't know. It's kind of complicated. Head lower height. Maximize that. Head round shape. That's the bottom. It's round. It's perfectly round. Jaw angle. Oh my god. This is where creating a CK3 character gets fun. It's kind of it's look at it. It's actually looking like it. When we do the mouth, that's going to be the big part. The mouth and the nose. When we do those, well, actually, now he's like that just chilling in New York guy. We're actually getting there. He's really taking shape. He's really taking shape. Jaw angle is like that. Jaw definition, perfectly straight. Jaw forward, not at all. No, it's just even and straight, like that. Jaw height, I would say like that. Yeah, because it's like a figurine sort of thing. Jaw width, not too much out. It's kind of in a bit, actually. Oh, yeah, the overall shape is served better by doing that. What's this? Depreciated. That's not doing anything. Temple definition. Like that for the maximum pointiness. Okay, let's just move on and skip to the hairstyle briefly just to get no hair. Just make it bald. No hair. The head still looks too big. I wish I could make it pointier. Is it possible? Is it possible? And then can we give him no eyebrows? Is that possible? That's the question. Is that even possible? Okay, we skip back. We've done the ears, we've done facial structure, we do the eyes now. Okay, this is complicated. The eyes have no colour, really. They're just make them black. Just dots. Just dots. Eye angle. Okay. They're completely round though. They're perfectly round. But if they were pointing in any direction, which way would it be? I don't know, let's just make it straight. Eye corner depth. Oh. Like just middle there. And eye depth. They're out. Eye distance. I guess the further apart we make them, the more it makes the head look pointy. Eye fold shape. Oof. Up like that. Wide. Eye height. Ooh. The lower it is, the pointier and bigger the head looks. Yes, Michael, exactly. I would make the eyes well, like pointy. Is that possible? That doesn't do much. Oh, that's getting the shape. That has got to go down. And that, I don't know. Eye shut bottom. Now they're wide open. They're wide open. Eye size. Maximum eye size. Now they're not that big compared to the nose and mouth though, actually. They're kind of small. Look at them small. Thanks, Perseus. Yes. Eye socket detail. Does nothing. Eye upper lid size. Yeah, make that maximum. Eye wrinkles, doesn't matter. Eye fold 2. Wide. Make it open and wide. Eyebrow fullness. Nothing. There's no eyebrows. No eyebrows. It still has eyebrows after doing that. Eyebrow shape. Eyebrow shape. Like that. Oh my god. What are we even creating here? What are we doing? What is this fucking creature we have on the screen right now? What even is this? Okay, continue. Just press forward. Press forward. No eyebrows. Face, upper eyelid. Nah, there's nothing to that. Nothing. The eyes are not shut, they're wide open. Literally me, says Sheet. Magnifique. The eyes... How do we get them to look up to the top right? Is that possible? Are there any settings we can get to do that? Can we make him look... Is there anything to at least give some sort of illusion that it's doing that? We can go... This is fine. Right. The nose is very important. It's a giant fucking thing. Nose central width maximum. No, the actual center is minimum, and then the nose at the bottom is massive. The nostrils are fully flared. Oh yeah, they're massive. Nose forward. It's not actually forward very much, but it's the height. It's up there. No, it's actually closer to the mouth. Nose length. Again, the length isn't that important. What's important is the bottom part being massive. Nose ridge angle. Yeah, if we make the ridge angle go down, it makes it look more outward, you know? I'm glad you're collabing with smaller content creators like Dino Stan, Spud Gun. Dino Stan isn't a small content creator. Nose ridge, we just did that, I think. Nose septum width, well, I'm going to make it huge. The biggest. Like that. Nose size, maximum. Nose swollen, maximum. Now we're talking. Nose tip angle. It's down. It's down. It's down like that. Nose tip definition, maximum. Nose tip forward. It's not forward, it's back, and it's fat. Nose tip width, maximum. Nostril height, minimum. Nostril width. Yeah, there we go. That's it. Tell me that mouth completely resembles... Well, not the nose. Tell me that nose completely resembles the nose on the PFP. It really does, doesn't it? Come on. The head just isn't pointy enough. How do we make the head pointy? Let's move on to the mouth. If we can get him to smile. Lower lip definition. There's no lower lip. Lower lip fullness. This thing doesn't have lips. Doesn't know what a lip is. Lip size, nothing. Lip width, nothing. Mouth center curve, make it more smiley. I don't know. Corner depth, maximum. Corner height, oh, there we go, he's smiling. Glamour lips, mouth forward. Like, is there nothing in head and neck? We did that. I'll go back to them. The jaw needs to be less square and more round. Yeah, we'll return to that. Mouth glamour lips. I don't know what that does. Mouth height. It's low. It's down from the nose quite a bit. Lower lip forward. No. Lower lip profile. It's completely straight. It's a straight line. Upper lip forward. Nah. Mouth width maximum because he's got a big mouth. Open mouth. No, it's closed. Philtrum definition. Straight line. It looks like someone sew his lips into a smile. That's right. And this? I don't know, it's closed. Upper lip definition, there's no lip. There's no upper lip either. There's no profile. There's no size. Oh, no, it's got to look normal. It's got to look like that. Upper width. I don't know where that goes because it's not just a straight line. That's it. If my character was in the Iron Islands, I'd become your vassal. The character is peak human performance. Yeah. You might not like it, but this is peak male performance. This is the optimal male. This is peak performance. I have no mouth and I must scream. Now we go back to the head and neck. What was it we needed to work on here? Oh, does this change it better? This might... Which one would it be? Sort of a middle ground there, really. We can make it more like a grug, or we can... No, the head has to be max. No, we're not making a big brain. Neck length. Let's just yeah. If we actually make the neck if we make the neck longer, it separates the head from the body to give it sort of it highlights the shape of the head more. Neck width. None of that. Other wrinkles. No, get rid of the wrinkles to make the whole thing smoother. Okay, well that's all it is for head and neck. Facial structure is the important one. So again, we got rid of the eyebrows. Which one makes him pointier? I don't know. We've actually got to... What we need to do, one thing it's missing out on is actually the cheeks. The cheeks need to be massive and bulbous. That one is more like it. That one. We didn't actually work on the cheeks that well before. And then they're kind of in line with the nose. Rosy cheeks. And then they're like that. And then there's... But we're over to the chin now. What did we need to do to the chin, really? If we go to makeup, yeah, we need to round the chin, but if you actually look at the thing, it's not really a rounded chin. The chin, it doesn't have a chin. The chin is fine. Actually, we can make it more like that. But then we would have to go, if we go to the mouth, and can we lower the mouth? Can we lower the mouth? Mouth position lower? Can we do that? Mouth height? Ah, it is. It is as low as it can be. That is apparently as low as the mouth can be. That's the highest. And then that's the lowest. Can we make the lower lip go lower just so that it looks more like the smile, like a perfectly rounded mouth? Yeah, the higher mouth looks like a smug smile. That's not the right kind of smile. I think that's the best we can do for that. Now, how do we give him rosy cheeks? Is it possible? It must be in under all those definition things. Can I save this now? Right, we finished the appearance there for now. Let's just... Oops. We can go back to it. I think that's a beautiful specimen of a human being. Let's just lower this. Makeup. Right, where's makeup? How do I actually add makeup to this pirate of a man? I don't know. I mean, I think it's a beautiful, great character. We got it looking like my profile pic as much as we possibly could. He's the finest man in all the lands. Let's go back to the appearance. Where actually is the makeup? Where would it be? Needs bigger shoulders. We can make him a bigger man. Body. Body shape. Oh, we can make him a beast of a man. You sent how to save the dynasty emblem. I think I did save the dynasty emblem. Body shape, like fucking... Make him a triangle. Or give him a dad bod. Pear half. Dad bod, I don't know. Bust size, only visible for women. Height. I don't know. Make him pretty tall. Not that tall. Color is fine. Beauty traits. Right, hold on. I just got told again that we're not allowing the picture seat, what is it, COA, coat of arms. because it swallows a lot of memory. I'm not using a picture. I'm using a custom created thing within the game. If I have to use some, I'll use whatever coat of arms I have to. It's fine. But let's finish appearance again. He's nice. He's a tall lad. He's fat from all the raiding and the eating he's done. I like the emblem. It's a really good one. The coat of arms, I like it. Yeah, I just told the host of the game that I have used an in-game coat of arms. We're good. And culture is all good. I think we're good here. So let's now try and go... Well, do we really care about saving this dynasty flag that much? I mean, it'll be used in the game, and I've copied it. Make the body have the same shape as the head? No. That's just... No. In terms of his body, he's a strong raider of a pirate. Now, at some point, we're going to have to move on to his traits. We're going to have to move on to that in a moment. I mean, we're going to go for a warrior character. He has to have high prowess. There's just no doubt about it. His diplomacy can be down a bit. Doesn't matter. Intrigue can be down a bit. Down, I don't know. Stewardship is very good. We need that. Prowess, excellent. Make it like 20-ish. 22, 23. Martial 9. 12. He needs greedy for the sponsorship and wrath for the raiding. Which traits are those? What would greedy make him? That's plus 30 points. That's a lot. Diplomacy -2 monthly income. Monthly income per stress level. By wrath, do you mean wrathful? Diplomacy -1. Natural dread. Punish criminal interaction. That's virtuous to the drowned god as well. And we're not near our limit. Other traits. Scarred is +10. Slow. Stupid. Imbecile. We don't want to take a horrible bad trait, do we? Dwarf? Nah. Make him scaly. This just this gives me very negative things, and it doesn't even give me any plus points. That would be such a bad one to take. Leader? No. Albino. Wow, wow. This general opinion -10 is bad though. Strong. No, we don't want to make him overpowered, do we? I mean, we can make him whatever we want within the points. Strong would be what do you call it? We're looking at the rules again. Maximum 2 genetic traits. Is that part of his personality? A genetic trait? That's a personality trait. So genetic traits are different. They come under other traits. Fame trait. No. Strong is +50. We can actually afford that. Prowess +4. Health medium boost. Fecund. Genetic traits. Strong is genetic. Well, here's the thing about strong. We could make this character strong. Or we could marry a strong woman intentionally to get strong children and save 50 points and get... But Put the points. Because we can get +4 prowess just with points. 1, 2, 3, 4. How many points does that use? Is it better value for points to give him strength than to just give him the prowess? What do you think? The diamond ones are genetic. If we shove strong in there. But Raider! Oh, he's got to have Raider. Martial +2, prowess +3. Raider. We don't need strong. We're putting him Raider. Fame trait. No? I know that this trait doesn't pass on to children, but this is him. This is literally him. He's got to have the trait Raider. You can get Raider easy in game. But how? By raiding? You need to raid a bit. Makes a lot of sense. Oh, but we can give him a good commander trait as well for leadership. Oh, but a genetic trait. Herculean is ridiculous. Shrewd is insane. Quick. Strong. Strong, you know, strong, isn't it? You need 20 raids minimum. That's a lot. The fighter traits. We are intending to make him a good fighter. Which ones are the fighter traits? These are simple. We can make him start off as a skilled fighter with 6 prowess. Just simple. He's already a skilled fighter according to the lore, you know? Drowned man. Oh, he may not marry, that's bad. A Reaver trait that makes raids faster. Reaver? Raids faster would be very good. Where's that? Reaver. Reaver. We could give him a slightly weaker fighter trait. Like we could just give him the +10. Which is prowess +2. Which is, I think that's better value for points than just giving him more prowess, because that costs more points than that takes. We can lower the prowess, say actually give him to like 20, because that's good enough. Now where's Reaver? Axe wife. Well, he's not a wife. Berserker. Ooh. Okay, we're looking for Reaver. Here he is. Raid speed +100. Hostile country attrition. Oh, that is essential. That is absolutely essential. Is Reaver like a commander trait? Is that a trait that you can get through trait? What are they? Points? Like lifestyle points. I guess we could use our lifestyle points on other things. Did you get invited to play in the CK3 game by the name that you just said there? No, I didn't get invited. I signed up myself after being inspired by my good friend Dinostan. Check out Dinostan. Not lifestyle points, commander traits. Battling or being educated, okay? The host of the game has also informed me that the game will continue over multiple weeks. That's good to hear. That's good. His diplomacy right now is too bad, actually. Let's up that a little bit. 5. Can't let it be that bad. You are... I believe it's against the rules to murder other players, so do we really need that good of an intrigue as defense? Not really. Intrigue down is fine. Doesn't matter. Adventurer, martial per level of fame, man-at-arms maintenance, general opinion -10. Ignore negative culture opinion. Doesn't really, that's not great. Brilliant tactician, diligent, temperate, ambitious. If you look through the roster under exclamation mark roster, I haven't really had much of a look, but how are the other characters? Are they all going for really strong traits and stuff as well? Thorder can cross rivers, flexible leader. Have a look through the roster, everyone, if you want. What are the other characters looking like? Are people going for optimal sort of builds and stuff as well? What are they doing? Ah, these are the lifestyle traits. Is there any point in getting any of these? Greedy gives me more income for stress. So, are there any negative traits, so-called negative, that just give me more stress? Stress gain. You know, I want to... That would be kind of cool to sort of synergize, wouldn't it? Like, the more stress I have, the more money I make. So if I increase my own stress, I can make more money. Doesn't that make sense? I know stress is bad. I mean, I'm thinking of going for some kind of balance where putting a character at 16 is better. Let's lower the age. Maybe not 16, maybe 18. One-handed. Fame traits. Basically, we're going for a raider build, so any more sort of traits that give me good pure raiding stuff would be good. So, anything that's more specifically good for raiding. Let's see. Getting stress isn't that hard, yeah. Brilliant tactician instead of the education. Oh, this is... Oh, we in... Death Slayer. Are you... You're the host of the campaign. Hello there. It's fun to have you here. Second of all, I recommend you go for a mix between martial and powers for a raider character. You'd probably want to see... Start as 15. Okay. How about 16 as a compromise? Wait, how... I'm actually gaining more points. 16 is... I don't know. 16. Yeah, someone made Walter White in White Harbor. I love that. That'll be brilliant. So, brilliant tactician. Someone mentioned that, I think. What about our education? Should we have a good education? Skilled tactician? How about that? That one's good. And as a 15-year-old, if you don't have to spend points on the strategist thing, that way you can get it by educating yourself. Oh, these people know the optimal strats. Oh, that's true. Can I do that? It increases the lifestyle packs you can get. Yeah, I saw that. And then I can get more of those, which would include some nice stuff. Do I still want to go with Wrathful? Yeah, I think Wrathful's good because it also gives me that bonus for the religion. Yeah, seems good. Do I still want to go with Greedy? Does it really matter if I get... Here's the thing. It's not guaranteed with education. Okay, but we have a chance. Arguable. Brave. Okay. We don't need Greedy. Which one do you say? Is Brave a personality? Yeah. Likelihood of dying in battle. Oh, come on. You want to make me die in battle? Greedy means you get stress from giving people gifts. Oh, this is also virtuous to the drowned god as well. Brave. Which other ones did you mention? Diligent, temperate, ambitious. What does ambitious do? Stress gain. Opinion of liege, minus 15. We won't even have a liege in the sort of Shattered World game, will we? If you chose the chivalry lifestyle in-game, chances of dying with brave go down. Okay. Diligent. Okay. Develop capital decision. Stress loss minus 50. Why diligent? Temperate. Stewardship +2. Health, small boost. A boost to health is good. Is there anything else that gives a health boost that doesn't also give anything else? Arrogant. I'm not going to be going for many schemes, so scheme secrecy going down doesn't matter. Humble. Deceitful. That's bad to the drowned god. Okay, Death Slayer, interesting, thanks. Diligent is good for making money, probably not the best for a raider. Yeah. Wrathful is nice. And brave is nice. Now, which ones would actually give me a health boost? Let's have a look. Here, whole of body, that's a lot of points. Hail as a genetic trait. Yeah. Yeah, that's a really good one. Prowess +2. Hail is good. Let's get that. Let's grab a genetic trait. Or we could go for pure-blooded here. Fertility up as well. You know, got to get those children. Although I think as a 15-year-old starting the game getting married instantly, the chances of getting children are good enough without necessarily needing fertility boosts anyway, right? There's no real problem in getting children. Unless I get a bad wife or something. We don't need to go yeah, pure-blooded. That's the Targaryen trait. That means if you get that as a Targaryen, you can inbreed more with the less chance of getting incest problems. So there's that. Now, the Slayer did mention just getting boosts to straight up skill points, which is probably a good idea. In my humble, sweaty multiplayer enjoy experience, I recommend. Yeah, I know, temperate, diligent, and ambitious. And if you're lucky and get a brilliant commander education, you can hear 30 martial in mid-20s. I don't want to play too optimally. I want to make a nice build. Make everything 5 or higher and put the rest of your points into focus skills. Okay, well, you know, that would be martial. Oh, that's exactly 400 right there. How about this for a build, eh? How about this? I've looked at the list and we've got some real silly players. Yeah, like me. Yeah. I really like the silliness. I appreciate the silliness a lot. I like to see people going in with... there's someone who made Kanye West. I love that. At some point, I've already done a pure fucking character creation stream in CK3 before. I actually want to go in and just make some famous people as a character. I just want to do that sometime. One dude is playing my Golem creation. Let's leave that build for now. Just leave it. We're not going, maybe not final, but I like it. It's a solid build, isn't it? This guy's a fucking fighter. You'd also think of getting a positive stress trait like athletic or journalist so you don't fuck your character up with bad ones later in life. Lord Dog Bark of Winterfell is the GOAT. Look at this man. Do you think this guy will make it into a Dino Stand video? Oh, I think it probably will. But what were we going to do? Yeah, I was looking at the appearance of the man. I want to make him smile more. He needs to be smiling better than he is. If we can possibly do that. Yeah, someone made Tom Cruise, someone made Moonface. I love some of the characters people have made in there. How do we get him smiling? Let's make the mouth just sort of in the middle. We can make him really sad. We can make him very sad. He's hitting them with that spud gun stare. Mouth center curve max. These don't do anything apparently. Don't really do anything. Oh, that's better. That's better. That's better. Oh, yeah. That's it. The middle mouth center curve max. He looks like he's smiling, but it's not a very big grin like my PFP. But it's an improvement. By the way, if you'd like to support the channel, you can subscribe, you can gift some subs, we need to get that sub count back up. Or you can donate with !donate. Thank you. And he doesn't look like he'll steal your gold, just your children. He looks like he'll just grab you by the neck and steal your spine. Can't wait to see this dude with the Viking helmet on. Anyway, to make him smile more. Like that. There we go. That's it. We've made the mouth just sort of rounder. Yeah, we do have a command to link to the Discord that this game is taking place in. It looks like, you know, with the amount of sign-ups there might not be that many slots left. I don't know exactly how many they're putting the limit on, but !CK3, join their Discord. Shout out to Death Slayer for hosting this campaign. He looks like Judge Holden from Cormac McCarthy's Red Meridian. Well, that's a nice reference. I don't get it personally. Very specific. Hello guys. Welcome to House Shadow Legends. My name is Raid. We're going to be doing a lot of raiding on the north, on the Riverlands, possibly against other Iron Islanders, we don't know. The limit is what CK3 can bear. We managed to do a very stable 80-player game with 0 crashes. I'm impressed. That's kind of crazy. Upper lip profile, upper lip width. Stiff upper lip. The guy's a bit bald. Yep. Well, my profile pic is bald, so this guy's got to be as well. Is it possible to make the man... I need that... The head needs to be pointed. Look, now he's a proper grug. Yeah, there's nothing more we can do to get him to have a pointier head than that. The yellowest complexion. That one, I don't know. They don't really do much. There we go. I mean, we're almost nearing completion of the character here. A beautiful specimen of a man. Look at him. That's the magic of my CK3 community. We only get the people with best PCs and internet to host, so that's great. And as for the build, I'm not going for some massive try-hard build. I think it's solid. I think he's going to grow up to be a great fighter. We're going to give him that education. Brave and wrathful is good. That's fantastic. Hail, very good. The Reaver is the most important trait. I mean, look at that. That's perfect for the Raven. Raiding. And a decent fighter with high prowess. I'll be challenging people to duels as this character. You can believe that. So how do I make sure that the character is saved so that I can use him at any point? And also, I think at this point, I could take my screenshot and add it to my sign up. I think we're ready. Will you RP as a Warband Sea Raider? Yeah. Have you seen my motto? Have you seen my guy's motto? There it is. Less talking, more raiding. And the the iconic emblem of our house is a man actively raiding. He takes out they arrive at the shoreline, they take out a horn, they announce to the poor villagers that this raid is sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. Go with promo code something something, and then they proceed to raid and pillage the village, kill everyone, steal everything. I'm House Skull Crusher with the motto, I will drink from your skull. Where are you playing? Which region of the world are you playing, Death Slayer? Ben, oh, he's playing up beyond the wall. He's going to be the king beyond the wall. I'll look out for that. It's almost skull drinking season. Let me just look at what Ladoge said about saving the emblem properly. Start a game with the character, save the game, and before the multi loads, the save and copy the emblem to... Oh. Well, we can do... Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that. Because I'm going to start a little test game with him anyway. So I already did save the disk. We finished that already. Okay, right. So I just want to make sure that this character is saved. Oh, I need to save him again. Save again. Overwrite the previous version. That's him saved. That's my character. I already made some custom characters when we did some vanilla CK3 multiplayer in the past. I'm wondering if I would still have them if I went to vanilla. I probably would. So anyway, I think we hit finalize on that. That's my character. I've saved it. Shovelface. Here, the thing about Shovelface was he wasn't a custom character. He was a character that naturally spawned in the world as a peasant leader. Oh, look at him now. Look at him in the game. On the place. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, that is the custom character creation section of this stream done. I'm happy with the character. I don't want to get bogged down doing more. What I'd like to do now is just generally have a look at the mod and go in and have a test single player game using my custom character in his region of the Flenches. Game difficulty normal. Do we change any of these rules for this? I don't know. What's that? Debug? Just leave them as they are by default. Shatter World is off for our test run. But on tomorrow's multiplayer game, which begins at 5:30 UK time, there will be, in fact, a Shattered World. Good job. I'm looking forward to seeing the Ironborn destroy each other. You will probably have to metagame to survive. Wow. Yeah. It might be a bloodbath over here, and I'm looking forward to it. Being a good fighter and all, I'm confident in my ability to fight back. In the scenario that I do sort of lose, though, is it possible that I could become a vassal under whoever wins out in the Iron Islands? Because I'm, as a player, you know, I'm perfectly willing, if I lose, to just be a duke or a count under the king of the Iron Islands or whatever, and continue just raiding and being a loyal servant and all that, as a character might, in the real Game of Thrones or whatever, if they do allow me to survive. Is that sort of how does that sort of thing work in the multiplayer? Is that allowed? Does that happen? You are 100% allowed to do diplomacy and submit to another Ironborn. This is an RP game after all. Okay, good. So if there's some massive confrontation in the Iron Islands for supremacy and I get defeated by, say, I don't know, the person. There's a player who's the Lord of Harlaw, who is actually my natural lord. If we were playing a non-shattered normal world, I would already be under him. We do not do competitive games. Ah, right, okay. That's what I've gone for in my character. I didn't take the advice of the people urging me to get a sweaty, extreme try-hard build, because I don't like the idea of doing that. That's not to say my character will be weak, though. He'll be strong. He'll be good. And also, I like the idea of adding some... It's going to be a sort of fun, not entirely serious roleplay, because I don't really do serious roleplay, but I guess if you wanted to do serious Game of Thrones roleplay, where everyone actually played real characters and stuff, then it wouldn't be a Shattered World custom character game. So I think the approach that you're doing is going to be very fun. CK3 simply doesn't allow competitive gaming due to the extreme amounts of RNG and OP places you can play at. Yeah. Especially in the Game of Thrones world, if we actually just start our game here. Yeah, let's go in. And it's paused. Some of the places in the Game of Thrones world specifically are really fucking overpowered, right? All this for Lannisters. Look, Tywin Lannister here. The place he rules, Casterly Rock, or whatever. These things, these special buildings are overpowered, right? They're really strong. The holder just gets one stewardship and vassal opinion and renown. Anyway, so this is going to be my test single player run as my character in the Iron Islands, as Raid, Shadow Legends. We're just going to play. We're going to check out and explore CK3's massive new mod, A Game of Thrones, which was recently released. ! Mod, that's just the name. That command won't actually do anything for you. Check it out on the Steam Workshop if you're interested. It's a fantastic mod. And yeah, the thing about this mod as well is that it just completely blows the upcoming CK3 DLC about tournaments out of the fucking water, right? I mean, after Game of Thrones is released, who gives a fuck about the CK3 DLC that's coming out? Has it already come out? I don't even know. I'm not getting it. We did a test run with 20 people on Shattered World, and lots of people just end up making small custom kingdoms and cultures. It's going to be very fun. Ah, that sounds amazing. That sounds like great fun. I think I've picked a very dense part of the map here, with a lot of other players competing over a small amount of land. There's probably players out there playing in some of the vast territories in this, you know, because the map is actually massive. There's probably people that don't have many other players that border them, and they're going to create big kingdoms, right? But I've chosen my location for better or for worse, and I won't complain. I won't complain. Anyway, what do you want to know about the Dynasty Shadow Legends? I was a soldier. Definitely, that's my lark. That's my character. I have no one. I'll keep this maester, yeah. Okay, we need a steward. This one's good. That's my maester. Yeah, good thing we got him. Marshal. Okay, what's my admiral? Admiral's very important, so we'll keep him. We don't actually have enough characters to fill out these positions. And my religious position is Drowned Man. We can't really get a marshal. We don't have enough characters. How does that work? We do need to betroth ourselves to a fine specimen. What if I just went with this person? She's pretty good. She's sinful to the Drowned God, though. Sadistic? Okay, maybe not. Some pretty good alliances out of a wife are good, though. Right? Yeah, you do need to marry with good traits. I mean, that is the standard way you play Crusader Kings 3. You just get good genetic traits and that's it. Amazonian. Holy shit, how about this one? That's a massive trait. That's a massive trait. She's 25. We go for that one. Yeah, right? I want her in the real game as well. I want her on Sunday. But someone else is fucking gonna grab her if she's actually in the game. That's for sure. Yeah, we do that. That's our wife. That absolute beast of a woman. If she can stomach this man. Captains. So captains are the equivalent of knights here. How much would that cost? 20? I don't know if it's worth it. The current situation for us is we are count in the Flenches under the High Lordship, aka Duke of Harlaw, who is under the Lord Paramount of the Iron Islands, who is not independent, right? But under the Iron Throne, which is currently in Robert's Rebellion War. Yeah, you got to go fast. There's more people to manage than usual with Shattered Realms. Let's unpause it on a slow speed and see what happens. I'm new to this mod. I have watched some gameplay of it. We are now married. So, let's... do I need to sway? Am I too young? Am I too young to actually do anything? Oh, wait. I would need to educate myself, right? I need to educate. In martial. Right? You need to do that. And that's how I get the military trait. So I picked the best military person here. Do I just do this? Do I become a ward of this person? Is that how it works? Oh, my character is being covered by that. Oh, the chat. The chat needs to move. Where's the best place for the chat in CK3? It's like here, right? Because there's a menu on the right as well that it would cover. So I do that, right? I think the chat would go here. Maybe here. Because there's this menu on the right. Yeah. There. I need to prepare this for tomorrow now. You see? Make myself a bit smaller. You're already 15, so small chance you'd actually get a trait out of it. Well, there's a chance, and I'll take it. I need to recruit someone to be my marshal, though. That's a bit of a problem, right? I don't have a marshal. And of course, I'm not actually... I don't know, let's just sway her for now to get a good relation with her. I have an item. Infantry spear. Ah, equip that. That's pretty nice, right? Prowess +4, that's actually great. What the fuck? That's actually an excellent weapon, right? Where did I get that from? My liege has passed limited crown authority. Hello, Shintash1. Hello. Is this a community game? Well, I'm not playing in the game yet. I'm just testing the mod. I created my character. Yeah, there's nowhere else to put the chat in CK3, annoyingly, right? Because... yeah, the middle of the screen is bad for it. But it's over. If it's over here, does it block that much? You can't see half of my council. And you can't see schemes, and you can't see factions, and you can't see... I don't know. Fuck this game for having such an annoying UI. That, you know... The campaign that I'm actually playing in, the multiplayer, will take place tomorrow. Bottom left. Then it would cover my family and stuff. It makes sense to put it underneath my voice thing. But then it covers my character and my family there. Above my character? If I leave it there, it covers the character. This game's fucking UI is annoying for this. Well, how about there? So, anyway, we're just waiting to get educated. We're waiting for myself to become 16 years old. How's the rebellion going? We have Vision. Can we get a Vision alliance? Currently, we have Robert here. Robert Baratheon. Robert's Rebellion. You know, the lore. Where is he at? Pin him. He's located in Summerfield. Where's Summerfield? Can we just zoom there? He's over here. We can't really see because we're not part of this. Oh yeah, I need to upgrade my holding. We can just... How about we start raiding? How about we do the raid Shadow Legends? Raise all as raiders, and can I lead them myself? How do I lead them myself? Is that something I can... Oh, I'm not old enough. I'm fucking 15. I can't do that. Now, we need to be careful against who we raid, right? We need to know how strong everyone is. She's weak enough to raid. I'm raiding there. If I die, it's over, that's true. So maybe it is a good idea to have my Admiral do this. Alright, we're raiding, and this is part of the Riverlands. Let's go. Let's do it. Oh shit, no, ow, ow, ow. Oh, it's over. It wouldn't let me leave. Okay, great game. We can't do that. Now we've learned. This is why we're having a test game. Who the fuck even is that who captured us? Maybe that guy can be my marshal. Yeah, he's actually alright. That's a good guy to get in and make him my marshal. I don't want to reload though. I mean, I did lose all my armies, but I don't give a fuck. We're just testing the game. Who was it that defeated me and how did they do it? Wait, my betrothed just died? Okay, this is not a run that I want to fucking continue. That's ridiculous. The fuck is this game? Also, who was it? Okay, we came of age. I gained... Oh, this game fucks up my my fucking push to talk buttons. I couldn't move when I was holding one push to talk button and the other push to talk button is just back. I don't know. So we gained some stuff. We gained Insightful Thinker. We gained Formidable Fighter, which is actually great from my education, right? Insightful Thinker is good, really good. Really, really good. So this character is excellent. We don't have our wife anymore. She fucking died. How did she die? Can I see her? She's not even in my family. I can't even see her now because she died before anything happened. Can I see her? There she is. How did you die? She died in battle? Why was she even in that army if she was? Now the 10 Towers are raiding that. So, let's examine. Who was it? The Lord of Sea Sorrow. He's the one who did this? He had an army of 4K, by the way. Where's his army now? Can't have been them. Did we have an autosave before I did that? When's my autosave? No, these are my last these are my last games. It's the Lord of the Holding, not her. Well, who is the Lord of the fucking Holding? This guy, right? Is this the guy who killed me? He's the Lord of fucking everything here. This guy with his little 3k army killed me with a 4k army. Right, now we unpause. We do need to find another wife, so sort by genetic traits, please. Genetic traits. Traits. Inheritable. Let's get that. Quick. Intelligent. Iron-born intelligent. Leader. Oh. What's this? Okay, Sigrid Harlot wants me to be Marshal. Hey, I'll take that. Thank you. That gives me my armor and my sword now. Look at that, man. Let's get the intelligent one. She's 19. I don't really care too much. Now we look at our Marshal. Oh, well. Okay, guys, how does this work, right? During my education, I actually got a learning bonus. Although I want to be a Marshal character. If you look at my stats, what happens here? Cersei is the least loyal woman in the world. It's super easy to seduce her. Okay. If I were to go for learning here, I get a 30% bonus, but I want to go for Marshal for the Marshal traits because I'm a Marshal character. How does that work? Is it suboptimal to go Marshal here? Because of the 30% I would get. I know this is because of my trait. I know that. Yeah, I know. Anyway, if you want to solidify good genetics in your dynasty, you should aim for your character and wife to have the same good trait. Okay, well, I have, what is it, Hale, so I could have gotten a Hale wife. Normally you go with medicine first and after you go for Marshal. Let's see, out of interest. Are you referring to medicine as something here? Medicine focus. That gives a boost to health. You know what? Let's go for it. And which one do we take here? Which education thing would I take then? Get whole of body. Oh, right. And if I get all of these... Here, these ones here, they're not Marshal, but they're just generally really good. And they would make me stronger in Marshal anyway, you know? I don't know, it's good, eh? It's good. To live longer. Of course, there's always the risk of just dying in battle. What's this? I have to pay 10. It's not much. I'll pay it. Just for some character. Oh, and seduce or romance. Which one was it? Sleeping with her. Let's do that. Which button is it on the main map to actually go to my learning traits and shit? Which one even is that? This one. So, you mentioned chivalry. Which one's that? Where is it? This one? Gallant? Chivalry focus for traction opinion, prowess +3, martial experience. I can get concubines, yeah, I noticed. Let's go with this. This is the guy this is the person I saved from prison. I'm sure she'd appreciate it. You realise you're not gonna... I'm not gonna ransom you from prison if you're not gonna... You know... You could fill in the rest in your head. In terms of that sentence. Conversation over cakes. Great event. This game has so much rich flavour, doesn't it? We have a conversation over cakes. You gain one. Look how that fucking. Look at that amazing icon for that. So I could make a friend. I get a weak hook. I can get some prestige. I'll just take the piety. I have a vassal who owns this cloudstone. What rank is this person? He's a lord, and I'm a lord. So I actually have another county, right? Basically, that's how this works, right? Is this a county? Yeah, I need to raid people who are at war. And currently, the entire Seven Kingdoms is in Robert's Rebellion, so it might be a good time, right? What if I just go and raid the Riverlands because they're in war? Right? I could take it for myself if he's weaker. Good, she's pregnant. How would I go about doing that? Make a claim and kill him, but he's my vassal. I revoke his title if I get the authority or something. Can I go and get this crown authority stuff now? Yeah, that's something you just get, right? You need that. It's good. That actually gives me the power to revoke this guy's title if I want. But it would give me tyranny. He would accept. Should I just do this? Raid the Night's Watch. Is the tyranny a bad thing? Revoking baronies does not incur tyranny. This individual man just hates me, and he is my spy master. Holy shit, I should just do this. That's just, you know, gaining free land. This guy... Okay, he's already not my spy master, that's good. I'll make my woman my thingy. Tell you what, I'll swap my marshal and my admiral so that the better guy is my marshal. Okay, that's good. We just got extra land now. Excellent. Okay. Robert's rebellion happened. Robert won. Robert won. It's over. The war's over. And Robert is now the king. With Lady Lyanna? So what does that mean in terms of the lore, right? Does this mean that Lyanna survived when she originally didn't? And they have a child. Maya, the Stone of the Iron Throne. And Renly became the Lord Paramount of the Stormlands instead of Stannis. So there's some shit going on here, right? In terms of the lore. Shouldn't it have been Stannis that became the Lord Paramount of the Stormlands? Maya Stone is Bobby B's bastard. Alright. They're just betrothed, alright. She is... Is she at the Tower of Joy? This is the Tower of Joy down here, right? Yeah, she's there. So that stuff is still happening. Okay, the lore is still happening. Dragonstone is the heir's title. So Stannis here. No, he's not in some place. Is the war still going on? How do you see the wars again? He's being raided by my lord. So that's the reason I see his army as hostile, right? Because my lord is raiding the Seven Kingdoms or something. This is a hostile army? Raiding? So the king... Is that... That's Harlow? I don't know. Something's happening here. Well, I don't have time to do too many test runs. But when my army's built back up, we do need to go raiding. Oh. Oh no, 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 my kid, no. No, it can't be, no, it can't be happening, no. My first child died. We construct outposts, we get more men. Lord Commander Jantos, 3k. Oh, he's fighting a struggle beyond the wall. Interesting. Struggle mechanic. I don't know what that is. Hey, actually, some of these places here, right? We could actually raid the Beyond the Wall people. Because they're all sort of independent. They don't have any big lords, right? If I raid this, he's only got 361. He doesn't have much gold. That's good raiding targets, right? Hopefully I don't take too much attrition. I don't know. Far away as fuck. In vanilla there's a struggle for Spain. Okay, I've got enough of an army now. Let's raid it. I mean raise it. As raiders. I'm leading it myself. Can I not do that? I want to make it my marshal instead, so... no, wait, no. We fucking raid ourselves, right? We are the Raid Shadow Legend. Let's go there, and hopefully we don't take too much attrition. Let's go. Let's fucking go for it. I can die, but that's the risk you just have to take in life. Less talking, more raiding. This raid is sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. I don't know if we'll get much out of this, but it's a good place to start. Oh, they're raising some kind of army. Oh, this is a really good event, right? Yeah. Nice. Wait, this is someone else raiding here, right? I don't know. These are tribes. And where do I see the other people? Where's the other places I can raid? Tribe of Yellowgrass Hearth. Hearth. We raid that, right? Yeah. Okay, we seduced her. That's a good thing. And, I don't know, let's sway our lord. That's a good trick. The little huts on the map. Oh, 10 casualties, I can take it. We can go and kill that army there and raid them. This is just some quick, easy raiding. We're going to go and kill an army. Okay, she's pregnant, good. Yeah, we're going to go kill them if they're still there. Now they disappeared. They phased from existence. Okay. Oh, swordsmanship training. I'm a skilled fighter. No one can stop me. How is my prowess looking now? 41, isn't that crazy? Is that not an insane amount of prowess? I think it's time we go and fight an army as well. I want to do that. Yeah, let's go and kill them. They're higher quality, I don't give a fuck. We're going to win this. We are House Raid Shadow Legends. And now we raid their home, get some loot. How much loot am I carrying? 98. I think this is our last one. Let's bring it back and build a building out of it. Nice, let's go. We're done raiding for today. Less raiding, more talking. And hopefully we're about to get an heir, because our wife is hopefully about to give birth. Our wife, who is rude. Who's rude. This is not nice. Attraction opinion -5. We don't like her that much because of that. 2 months and then we've got our heir. We're coming back. We're sailing back in time to see our newborn son coming in to the world. Or daughter. Okay, we brought back 113. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Any questions you have on game rules, etc.? Well, my main question is, do the rules that I saw in the CK3 rules channel apply? In terms of no assassinating people. And is the control level going down? Bad? I'll just take the 15. Let's build a good building in here now. This one's nearly done. And we can afford 150. Is this my concubine or my wife that did that? My wife. Let's just name him after me and build a building in his honour after this one's done. So, let's look at him. What did he get? He got hail. That's good. Yeah. He got hail. He got my genetic trait. That's nice. Can I educate him? Should I educate him? Yeah, I should. And we education focus on Marshall. We're playing absolutely just genius here, right? Since this is AGOT, we allow the assassinations of player dynasty members, but not the players themselves. Yes, definitely, yeah. What do we do? Just do that. Build a building. Which one? This one's nearly done. Upgrade your army for more raiding. Well, first of all, I will buy a new building. Something economic. Trade port. Yeah, I like it. Now, new lifestyle. Okay. Court physician. Less talking. More retinues. Man-at-arms regiments. Bowman. Aye. We will not allow the vassalization of AI under any circumstances. What does that mean? I don't have much experience with CK3 multiplayer. The multiplayer I've done is more fun in my own community. Not really any... I don't have experience of the tryhard people. What do you mean vassalization of the AI under any circumstances? Is this like diplomatic vassalization? Just ask them to be your vassal rather than, say, taking them over and then vassalizing them? Okay, I see. In the last CK3 multiplayer game I did, I actually did diplo vassalize some AI. But this was just some fun community game. Looks like the Seven Kingdoms are generally pretty peaceful now. So what if I want to raid this island here? When I click on this, how come I never see... Okay, that's what I wanted to see. I wanted to see the high lordships and people. We could raid this. We could raid Lord Lymond of Boren Line. He only has 829. The question is, would Tywin Lannister step in and with his 22k and kill me if I did that? It's going pretty well. Just a world. Hello and welcome. We're having some fun test game. The real game starts tomorrow. I'm not going to be playing this for too much longer today. This was mainly about making my character and testing out the mod. Let's do a bit more raiding. He would. Therefore, the best place to go again, only 698 soldiers on this one, grazing field. It doesn't have that much money, but if we just raid everyone there, we get enough money that we can carry. So, Beyond the Wall people are actually the best to raid because they don't have a massive lord with 22k. They're just little independent shites who suck. No offense to Deathslayer. I'm not going to be raiding you specifically. You're here. I'm not going to raid this. I'm raiding the coastline, you know? Yeah, I will go back and add the character after my stream, which will be pretty soon. Don't worry. Don't worry about that. Does that supply limit... Was it just me, or did that supply limit say 0? We don't want to go there. I would die of attrition. There's other people raiding here. Here, I'm getting these visual glitches where armies appear to sort of phase out of existence. Has anyone else noticed that? Am I raiding that? No. It's already raided recently. This is the place I already raided myself. Let's see here. Oh, attrition? It's not much. Just 20 casualties. What if we went up here? This guy's weak as well. Here, 13. We can handle a little bit of attrition, you know, it's fine. What speed do you typically play the game on in multiplayer? 2 or 3? Yeah, so we're building up economically, we're doing great. So this is what I would be doing tomorrow when we actually play. I'm not going to continue this much longer, my single player test. We can go and kill an army here. An army that disappears. Excellent gameplay. Yeah, the attrition is building up over these. Do you want to be on the stage tomorrow? Having you and Dino be on the stage helps us keeping people in the actual game. I don't even know what a Discord stage is and how it works, to be frank. What would being on the stage entail? The way I was thinking of it was I just, you know, I just play. I stay in my local VC with the regional people around me, maybe. I mute myself and talk to my chat and just play the game. That's what I had in mind. Oh, this guy's trying to contest me. Here's a big battle. High Chieftain. We're kicking his ass. High Chieftain rattle shit. A stage means you'll have speaking permissions while everyone else is muted. Oh, I don't really want to do that. I don't know your community, you know. I don't really want to do that. Is this already raided? 0 supply limit. Let's get out of here now and go back. All right, okay. Nah, but for my first game there, I'm just gonna come in and chill. I don't want to go on the stage. I'm fine. I can listen to Dino Stan and yourself on the stage. Just the two of you. So this game, when it comes down to it, is actually pretty straightforward and simple. I mean, Robert Baratheon won Robert's Rebellion. I've done a bit of raiding. Nothing crazy's happening. Perhaps it's historical in the rules. Ah, look at that money. Let's go. Let's build something in our other building. Domain. Pastoral lands. And that's it really. I could also start doing something where I start to try and expand within the island of Harlaw here. Against anyone who looks weak. This one. Lord Erich. There's things I could do. It'll be different in the actual game though, because in the actual game, it'll be shattered. Actually, I just realised that the Shattered Realms is going to make raiding a lot easier because there aren't going to be any of those big lords to come and squash me. I'm going to be raiding individual counties and people that can't defend themselves. That's actually going to be really strong. I mean, so please don't touch the north. But that means, as the Iron Islanders, all of our players here, what if we just, what if we just don't kill each other? What if we put aside our differences, or maybe agree to have a lord? Maybe we do the fucking LARP where they do their vote on their king. We vote on the king. What is it called in the lore, in the books? We just vote. Everyone who wants to be the king of the Iron Islands makes a little speech. They prove who's the strongest, and then we declare a king. And that's it. We agree to live under them, and then we go out and raid the rest of the world. Role-playing as the King's Moot. Dino actively wants to kill the other Ironborn. Well, I'm for Ironborn unity here. I want to vote for a king. I want the King's Moot. So if Dino Stan wants to slaughter the other Ironborn, maybe we have to stop him. Maybe we have to force him to live under the drowned king or whatever the fuck. Stress gain -20. Hey, reduced chance of illness. Wash your hands. What are you, a liberal, some kind of communist? No, I'm an Ironborn. I'm going by the actual lore and the LARP of the Ironborn here. We elect a king at the King's Moot. We serve under them. We unite and we raid the mainland and other islands and stuff. That's the real LARP. We declare independence from the Iron Throne. We establish the Iron Throne. Well, what's it? No, what throne is it? What's our throne called? Can we look? I don't have the Royal Court DLC. I can't look at the throne. Sorry. Maybe the host of the game tomorrow will have that DLC, so we can see. What? The Salt Throne. I think it's called the Salt Throne for the Iron Islanders. My wife's pregnant. We're going to wrap up this game, by the way, today. Our short stream. Just creating a character. Because I've been losing my voice throughout this whole stream. The Ironborn slaughtered each other until one of them turned out to be better than the rest. That is what the King's Moot is. Who is the best at slaughtering the rest and who would win in an all-out war? Okay. I don't know. I remember from the books or the TV where it really was a very civil affair. They gathered together, they made some speeches, and they voted for a king. It was a very civil thing, from what I remember. Anyway, we're wrapping this up. We've made our character, and after the stream I'm going to create my screenshot and I'm going to submit it officially. In the book it was far less civilized, the show messed up big time. Well, that's true, I'll never deny that. But I also, maybe the show has ruined my memories of the books as well, because I don't know, I remember in the books this guy comes along and he has the fucking horn and he blows the horn. I don't know, the horn that's supposed to be able to kill dragons. I can't remember. It's been so long since I read them, and George R.R. Martin's going to kick the bucket before he finishes the next one, and then he has one more to do after that as well anyway, so it's over. Game of Thrones and the Song of Ice and Fire, you can say the Song of Ice and Fire series, the Game of Thrones TV show goes along with it, has been a failure. He couldn't finish it before he died, and the show was a disaster at the end. They failed. It's fucked. The Song of Ice and Fire series. Can we trust that the people who might continue the books after he passes away are going to continue it well and faithfully? Maybe they will, maybe they won't. It's over. Forget it. Forget it, A Song of Ice and Fire bros. What do my kids actually look like here, by the way? Do they look like me? No. They look a little bit like me. But I'm going to be the only one in my dynasty to have my true genetics. The rest of them are going to start to look increasingly normal, which is really sad to think about. He already kind of looks like a normal child. It's sad. My genetics are going to disappear and get watered down over the generations as I marry normal looking people. If only I could create some women who looked like my character and have them just, inhabiting my court. What an absolute catastrophe. You can remove their hair when they are adults. Yeah, I'll be doing that, but it's not really about that. I can probably remove his hair fucking now, right? Can I? Well, I could give him some headwear. Can I get Iron Islander clothing? No. Northern High. I can give him... I can... What the fuck is that? Can you see that? I gave him Kingsguard armor. That's a little bit weird. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. I know, armor models don't fit kids. Yes, we just found that out. He's a Byzantine noble after all, isn't he? Okay, guys. That was our little single player test run. This mod is obviously amazing. We zoom in, we can look at the fancy castles they have. That's King's Landing. Great models of the castles and everything that's in this game. You've even got the mountain tribesmen up here, which is a really nice touch. Winterfell is up here somewhere. That's something. That's Winterfell. There it is, White Harbour is bigger. Here it is. All the lower castles, it's beautiful. Great job with the mod. Sunspear, or whatever it's called, is down here somewhere. Here it is. Look at that. Yeah. Great mod. Over in my local place, they have Greyjoy's Castle, Pike. Look at that. Beautiful. So we're going to call it here. The main event begins tomorrow at 6:30 p.m. Central European Time, 5:30 UK time, and 12:30 US Eastern Time. Of course, these are all the daylight saving summer time zones, whatever they're called. So I'd like to thank you for watching this character creation stream. We created the beautiful man, Raid of the Flenches, Raid Shadow Legends, House Shadow Legends. And that's the character we're going to be taking into the multiplayer tomorrow with up to possibly 80 players with Dino Stan, exclamation mark Dino Stan. Check out his recent videos on the Game of Thrones mod for CK3. And also Death Slayer is the host of the game. Shout out to him. Check out his Discord. You can join the game if there's any slots left. Exclamation mark CK3. Is anyone actually typing these commands? I don't know. My chat died. And it's time to say goodbye, and I'll see you tomorrow. And I'll try and get this stream out onto the Spud Gun Archives VOD channel as soon as possible. Thank you very much for your viewership. Thanks for the subs. Thanks for the gifted subs. And we'll see you tomorrow for the great event itself, the CK3 multiplayer Game of Thrones Shattered World with Dino Stan. Bye.